Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream on Movie Worms channel, which I haven't done in the longest time. I think the last one I done was with James Movie Bug, and it might have been about 6 months ago now. I can't quite remember, but I did do a little bit of an update video the other day saying I want to get back into the flow of YouTube and do a few more lives. And me and Carl, who is on the channel today. Hello, Carl. You okay?
Hiya.
We spoke about doing a live a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to get Carl back on the channel. He has been on here a few times. We've talked about our most anticipated films of 2021, I think it might have been, Carl. And I think you've been on a live with me before, haven't you?
I have,
yeah. Okay, so welcome to the channel, mate. For those of you who don't know who Carl is, Carl used to have a YouTube channel, that is, right, Carl? You've still got it up, though, I believe, haven't you?
It's still up, yeah.
Yeah. So I've just got to ask you, mate, how have you been, first of all?
Yeah, very good, thank you. Enjoying a nice little break.
Yeah. So I've got to ask you that one now, Carl. Is it a break, or are you just enjoying being away so much that you're just going to leave it now? Or I'm intrigued to know, because you are one of my favorite channels, and I used to watch as many videos as I could by you. You're a good friend, and I want to know if you are coming back to YouTube or not, or is it up in the air?
It's kind of up in the air, but it's the amount of support you get when people saying, when are you coming back and stuff, and it kind of makes you want to come back. And like I say, this is my second live stream in 2 weeks now, and it's so easy to get out of the swing of things, and watch everyone's videos where you haven't got to think about what you're doing next week, the week after, and so on. But now I've been on here, this is my second one, like I say, I'm starting to think maybe it could be a little break.
Yeah.
What I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and get back for possibly October.
Right.
If I can. That would be a nice little break, and hopefully I'll be all fresh and stuff, because I did the Top Gun. It was meant to be a Top Gun Maverick review, my last video, and it was all going so well, and then the whole video just went completely wrong with noise and stuff, and I just gave up. And I probably shouldn't have said I quit and throw it all in. I should have. I was only being honest, but you do miss it. It's quite amazing. And I had an unbelievable comment the other day. I did an HMV video in Southampton, which was about 4 months ago, and I did a thumbnail, but that got photo bombed by some geezer walking past. And he actually put a comment last week saying, on that video, saying, "Hello, I was the guy that photo bombed your video." It's amazing.
It's mad, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that was strange. So yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be October, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you'll know by the first couple of videos whether it was a good idea to come back, I suppose, won't you, in October? Yeah. Congratulations, by the way, on hitting 1,000. I knew you'd do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. So basically, before we get into the comments, everyone, we will get to your comments in a minute. I'm just going to ask you, Carl, are you still watching movies and stuff? I know you're a movie fan. I think the answer is going to be yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Always watching movies whenever I can.
So have you watched anything lately that you'd like to talk about? Any new films? Any older films that caught your attention? Any TV
The last two I've watched, I've got them here. Hang on, the last two. What are we on? So I think it was Monday. Watched Drag Me to Hell.
Yeah, seen that one.
I was in and out this one because I've seen this one before, and Stacey hasn't seen it. So
Sam Raimi, isn't it?
Yeah. It's quite a good one. I watched the extra bits that they put in, so not the one that was meant to be shown, and it was kind of a bit silly in places from what I remembered, but probably maybe a little bit dated now. So and last night, one movie I know you like. X.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just picked that one up myself. What did you think of that?
I thought it was okay. There was some very good sort of kill scenes in there as well, and I did like, without giving anything away, because it's not going to give anything away, but you could see that they're in this like cornfield, and you see a lorry towards the start in the distance. Do you remember? And there's a cow that's been run over, and the way the tires were going over the guts and stuff of that cow, that thing. It was quite well done. It was well done. There was funny bits in there, disgusting bits in there, you know, but there's a bit of everything, really.
Yeah. What I liked about that is it's a slasher film and the characters are usually just there to be killed, but I actually enjoyed a lot of the characters. There was only one really that didn't do it for me, but all the others, I thought they were good characters to be around and stuff. But Ty West definitely took some inspiration from Texas Chainsaw Massacre there, I think. But
and it's not a Texas Chainsaw Massacre film, is it? It's nowhere near that.
It takes aspects, I think, but the story is not Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But Ty West done another film. I think it's called, I forgot the name. It's something in the House of the Devil, and that's based in the 70s. And I remember watching that, going, "Wow, we really captured the 70s right there." So obviously that must be his decade where he grew up and stuff. But I don't know.
And he did in that movie as well, because you know you had the police cars, and it was just the way they were talking, and even the way it was shot. You know, it wasn't like full HD. You could tell it wasn't full HD because that would be totally silly. But you know, it was well done, definitely.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, is there anything coming out that you're looking forward to? But we have got a comment there, which we'll get to in a minute, which actually basically asked that question. But Carl, I just want to ask you, I remember we've done our top most anticipated films of 2021. And I think your number one, it might have been your number 1 or 2, got delayed to this year, Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
And you've just said you were going to do a video on it. So what did you think of it?
Oh, I'm going to get totally slated for this.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know. Everybody loves it, and I thought it was good. And it was a good movie. I'm going to need to watch it another 5 times like I did the original, because I don't think it was as good as the original. Yes, they were in actual real aircrafts, you know, and it was definitely well done. I mean, the way Tom Cruise was experiencing them G's in certain parts of that, I mean, the guy's completely nuts. You could tell he was experiencing that for the first time, the way his jaw was going and stuff. And it was well done. It did have a good story. I would have just liked to spend a little bit more time with those characters, you know, and but no, not taking anything away from the film. There was lots of nice things aimed at the first movie, you know, with Goose and stuff, and Goose's son, and it made me quite sad in places as well. But yeah, for a movie I was really had my hopes up for, it didn't quite do it. Like I said, don't get me wrong, it wasn't rubbish, and I still love Top Gun Maverick and Top Gun. It just wasn't as good as that first one, but maybe I'll change my mind when I watch it a few times.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I suppose it's got to be like that a little bit if you're a massive fan of the first one, isn't it? So I actually absolutely loved it. I think it's my second favourite film of the year, just behind the Batman there. But I was going to say, another film that you were happy for was Ghostbusters, wasn't it? I'm sure you've seen Ghostbusters Afterlife now.
Yeah, that was really good.
So
and that was sad as well. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, sorry.
That was quite sad as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, a bit emotional. But just announced a new one for 2023. What do you think of that?
Sorry?
They've just announced a new one for 2023. What do you think of that?
I had no idea. Quite excited now.
I think the news broke yesterday that I think they're going to release in December 2023. So you've got another Ghostbusters film to look forward to, Carl. And it's not going to star the female cast from 2016, I don't think. No. So it is I actually like that film. You sent me that, and I actually liked it. I liked
it as well. No problem with that one. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's not really meant to be carried on from the others. I'm just pleased I didn't actually buy that £150 set now they've released another one.
Yeah, I know. That's what's put me off buying the Fast and Furious box set for a while, actually, because I know they're going to make another one and another one. But yeah, just to let everyone know, we're going to get into your comments now. But Carl is going to do a little bit of an unboxing at 9 o'clock. We're going to go till about 9:30, 10 here tonight. We're just going to see how we feel at 9:30. But Carl's got a steelbook to unbox, I believe, Carl. Is that right? Or 2 steelbooks?
Yeah, I've ordered 2 steelbooks. One's arrived. I have no idea which one. So it's 1 or 2.
Okay, so Carl's going to do a little bit of an unboxing later for you. Using my channel to do his videos. Very nice of him, isn't it? I can't wait to see what's in it, to be honest. Okay, so we'll just get into the first comments here, and we've got Rhodey seeing Elvis tomorrow. Yeah, same Rhodey. I'm going to see it tomorrow myself. I got back from holiday a little bit late. I usually try and go as quickly as possible, but I had to catch up on the black phone and light year. So we're going tomorrow. There's nothing really else out tomorrow apart from Minions, so I'm going to wait for streaming for that. But have you seen Elvis, Carl? You got any interest in seeing it? Or?
No, I've pre-ordered the steelbook on that one. I don't know why I'm getting into steelbooks. It's like, but yeah, I pre-ordered the steelbook on that one. I know a guy at work saw it last night and he loved it, so I reckon it's gonna be pretty good.
I've heard more good things than bad. I mean, there's a couple of people who said it wasn't great, but I've seen a lot of people saying it's brilliant. So
it goes into the whole story of it. I mean, it's some of the things I've read about it, what they, Elvis's manager, where he was demanding sort of like, well, not demanding, but he signed a contract where he gets half of everything. So
yeah,
that's bonkers.
Yeah. So the artist does all the hard work, don't he?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't usually go to music biopics too much, but every time I watch them, I enjoy them. So like Walk the Line, Bohemian Rhapsody, and stuff. So
yeah,
I hope I like this one as well. So we've got Sophie's Retro Revival. Hello, Sophie. Thank you so much for joining us. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Carl. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Jordan, on the wedding. Thank you so much, Sophie. My wife standing over there, she said thanks as well. She's not watching us, Carl. She's just been...
No. Hi, Sam.
And Carl, you got a little comment there. Carl is a legend. Yes, I agree. Forgotten Where the Movies. Andy, hi guys. Hope you're both doing well. All right, Andy, how are you, my friend? I watched a video of yours the other day. What was it? I think it was one of your pick-up videos. You picked up a lot of titles there, my friend. Okay. Hello, guys. Tom 180. Hope you're both doing well. I'm glad to see you again, Carl. Hello, Tom. So everyone who's watching, just get your comments in. We have got a few more to go through, but we'll try and answer them as best as possible. Carl, our local HMV are planning to find a new location in the town.
Oh, yeah.
So is Tom wanting to keep the same HMV as you?
Yeah, complete shock. I put out a video the first time I put one out, and Tom goes, it was the cinema, actually. It was, Tom went, oh, that's my local cinema. Small world.
Yeah. Small world, mate. You'll probably bump into him HMV one day.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I'm just...
Yeah, I understand. Say that one.
1 second. Sorry about that, Carl.
No.
Just don't get it. What are you both seeing next at the cinema? Well, I've just answered that one, Tom. Sorry. But mine is Elvis. And then Thor Love and Thunder next week. Yeah. I think it's going to be next Friday. I know it comes out Thursday, but I think we're going to go Friday next week. What about you, Carl? You got anything planned at the cinema?
Yeah, I've got two planned. I've got Thor Love and Thunder next week. And I've also got Nope at the end of the month.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to that, but I've avoided the last trailer because I think I've seen enough now. I don't want to watch the last trailer. I've heard it gives quite a lot away. And I think Jordan Peele's films are better going in, not knowing too much, if you know what I mean. I thought Us was a really great, climax to that film and everything. So
they're the two I've got. Not much after that, really, is there?
No,
it's quite bad.
Sorry, Roman's just walking by. I said to my friend in work today, there's not much I'm looking forward to after Thor. And no, apart from Terrifier 2, which isn't a cinema release, but they've just announced that it's coming in October. So I don't know if you've seen the first one.
I haven't, no.
It's a good slasher film. Cool. I was not a huge fan of X, but I am looking forward to the prequel Pearl. Yeah, I've heard they've done a trilogy of this, haven't they? I don't know if they're both prequels or one's a sequel. I'm not sure. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Did you know Mia Goth plays the old woman as well, Carl? My mind was blown at that.
Really?
Yeah, so one of the main girls, isn't it? Not the blonde girl, the other one, Mia Goth. She plays the old woman. I couldn't believe it.
Wow. Because I said to Stacey, there's no way they're old in real life. It's You know, it's wow,
It's
that's
mad.
amazing.
I wonder if she'd be playing it in the prequel or whatever. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Sophie. To be honest, anything horror related, give it to me. Sorry, I'm just checking the comments. We're all good. The dual performance in X was amazing. There we go. That's what the one I'm talking about, I think. I didn't realise until looking at the cast after. Yeah, I didn't, Tom. I could not believe when someone told me that was a fact. But yeah. I mean, the makeup did look a little bit off in the film, I thought, but I never would have guessed it was her. And Carl's mind's still blown, I think, by that.
Yeah. I knew, but I kind of guessed, really. But yeah, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, when they get it on as well. Oh my word.
It's a very realistic film, isn't it? Hello, guys. Oh, Scott. Hello, Scott. Thanks so much. Hello, guys. So excited to be here tonight. Me too. Also great to see you again, Carl. The legend is back. Also, what do you think of the film Raw Head Rex? Have you seen that one, Carl? I know it's on Arrow.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I've heard of it. My cousin Michael is a bit of a fan of it, who I work with. He said it's a little bit dated and stuff, but it's one of them enjoyable films from the 80s, I believe. Might be early 90s.
Okay.
But no, I haven't seen it, Scott, to be honest. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I'm going to try and get it on Arrow if I ever see it in the sale or whatever. I've been meaning to pick it up, but just haven't got there yet.
You've got to get these sort of ones in the sales, haven't you? Because then it's not so bad if they're not as good when you put them on. I mean, you know, there are a lot of not so good Arrows out there.
There are. I love Arrow. I love the artwork and stuff, but some of the films that they do are bad. I'm not going to mention the one that I always go to because everyone knows it, but begins with an I. Horan Todd, hello, Tony. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're okay. Elvis is an incredible movie. Hope you both enjoy it. Well, that's good to know, Scott, because I have heard mixed things, like I said before, but more positive than negative. So, Carl's going to wait for the Steelbook. I suppose that's good, Carl. If you miss it at the cinema, it makes the Steelbook or the Blu-ray when you order it more exciting. Yeah. I know people on my Twitter and stuff who don't even go to cinema unless they really, really want to. They'd rather just wait for the 4K. And I do think that gives you a bit more buying it, you know. But
well, I need to do what you guys do, really, and get them cinema cards where you can just go as many times as you want. You know, there was a deal on my local cinema, and it was the cinema card, and it was £79 for this cinema card, where you can go as many times as you like. It was just after lockdown, and I thought, if I get myself one and get Stacey one, that's well over £100, quite a lot. But View, in where me and Tom lives and everything, is $5.99, $6.99 to watch a movie. I've stopped going there slightly now because I'm going to a different cinema the other way, which is quite nicer. But the trouble with that one is I think it's around about £13 a ticket. But it is nicer, and I've seen Top Gun Maverick there, Dominion there, lots more movies there. I've probably seen since that lockdown, I've probably seen about 6 movies in there. If you work that price out, that's that cinema card I could have got. And the offer's gone now, so I wish I took it up. But if it does, I'll take it up again.
Yeah. I pay £15 a month. It was a tenner, you know, after lockdown, but my audience charges £15 for the film anyway. So they've sort of got you there. They want you to sign up, really, don't they? Because the more you come, the more popcorn you're going to buy, and that's where they make their money. So,
I take my own, not popcorn, but take your own drinks.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to lie, I go to B&M over the road, but it's because they've got like chocolate and stuff there that I like. But to be honest, mate, it's like $3.50 in the cinema or £1 over there. What are you going to do? You know, but
I'm sure we're not the only ones.
Yeah. My wife always gets nachos every time we go, like, so. Yeah, so we do buy stuff from the cinema every time we go. Okay, Jamie. Hello, Jamie. My best man at my wedding. Thanks for coming along, mate. If you just had to throw away all your films, which film would you both keep if you was able to keep one? can be the fave film or from a collector point of view. Can you show us? Oh, I wish I could show you, Jamie, but I'm in the back room today. I forgot to mention, everyone, I'm doing it in the back room today because Roman will be asleep upstairs in a minute. And with Carl and me talking, it could get a bit loud for him. So, Carl, have you got anything to show? That the one I'd keep, obviously, is, I always say, is RoboCop. Both because it's my favourite film and it's my favourite collectible Blu-ray. So I've got that big box set edition from Arrow. So that's my answer anyway.
That's a
what about you, Carl?
Very, very, very good question. And I suppose I can kind of answer that because I've bought these in 4K. It's going to be Star Wars for me and everything. And I have these Star Wars steelbooks, the ones you have. But I updated them all in 4K, but I didn't get rid of the Blu-rays. So mine would.
Sorry about this, Carl. Sorry.
No, you're right. You go ahead, and I would probably go for this. Oh, hang on. I'd probably. Well, you can. I suppose it's only saying one film, but I'm going to keep these.
Oh yeah, they're the 4K Halloweens from US.
Yeah, I'll probably say them because they're quite expensive. So yeah, they'll probably be them and the Star Wars steelbooks, the original Blu-rays, which the artwork is fantastic. But if I stand on this chair, it's going to swing round.
You're going to fall.
Live on YouTube.
I wish I would have got them Halloweens, to be honest, Carl.
Well, I had this conversation last week because Screen Factory are bringing out the newer ones, but obviously in that set, Halloween Ends isn't going to be in there in time because it's being released in October. So
yeah, it's not. Yeah,
it will be the full set, is it? No. In those, because it's still going to be missing one film.
I can't believe in this day and age So is that a UK release?
What's that?
No. One? Oh no,
no.
I just can't believe in this day and age that the UK haven't brought a Halloween box set.
no, yeah. That's why I said hold on a bit because they probably will and bring all of them out.
Yeah, because Halloween happens every year, and since I've been collecting Blu-rays, I've been thinking they're going to bring it out this October. They're going to bring it out this October. Yeah. I know they're on the cinema, and they still haven't brought it out. But hopefully, when Halloween Ends comes out, we will get it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna miss that comment because she's talking to someone I've just blocked. Good afternoon, chaps. Hope you're both well. What's the next Blu-ray pickup and cinema trip? So we've just answered the cinema trip, really, Jamie. But thanks for coming along, by the way. My next cinema trip is Elvis, and Carl's is Thor, is it?
Thor: Love and Thunder, Jamie.
Yeah. But my next Blu-ray pickup, I don't know. What about you, Carl? The one
you're
going to.
So many on pre-order. It's probably going to be this one here that I'll open.
Yeah, because Carl's going to open one at 9 o'clock. I haven't really got anything on pre-order, I don't think, but I am meant to order the Dog Soldiers from Second Sight. I know it's been delayed till August, but that's my most requested film to review on this channel. So I'm going to pick that up, but I don't know what my next pickup is. It's very rare I buy brand new 4Ks. I usually wait for a sale, to be honest. But I did buy Batman the other day on day release. So, but yeah, Dog Soldiers is the one I'm going to pre-order next. So yeah. Okay. We've got Slayer reviews here. Hello everyone. Hello mate. Thanks so much for coming along. We've got Pete here from Playtendo guy. Even and Jordan and Carl, great to see you both doing streams again, mate. Yeah, very, very happy to get these going again, Pete. You're the master of the streams lately, aren't you? You're doing them every Wednesday there. It was great to be on yours the other day, mate. Thanks so much. I'll get you on here one day. What are your favourite games for the PlayStation 1? Did you play the PlayStation 1, Carl?
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Tomb Raider?
Tomb Raider and Resident Evil. And Crash Bandicoot.
What was the second one you said there? Sorry, Carl.
Resident Evil.
Oh, Resident Evil. Yeah.
And Crash Bandicoot, the original first one.
Yeah. Have you got that new PlayStation Plus Premium?
No, I haven't. No.
Well, there's a few PlayStation. Sorry.
Jessica's got the PS5. I'm still on the PS4. So.
I think you can get it for the PS4, but it's basically, you know, they give you the free games every month if you're online. You can upgrade it now, and I've just done it. It came out in June, and there's some PS1 games on there. I've been playing Siphon Filter. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It took me about 3 hours to get used to the controls, but I'm loving it, to be honest. But they've got a few PS1 games on there, a few PS2 games, so they're just going to keep adding to it, I think.
And the prices of those PS1 games in CEX.
Oh, no, mate. I kind of stopped buying, collecting games because of that. It's just become it's too expensive of a hobby. And instead of plugging my Mega Drive in or my PlayStation 1, you can basically just stream them from other devices now, and it's just a lot easier. So I don't have as much passion for collecting games as I do my films, but my favorite game for the PS1, Metal Gear Solid, definitely. Resident Evil 1 and 2, love them. Final Fantasy 7 though is my favorite game ever. So good to get a gaming question on here. Sophie's Retro Revival. I watched the Buddy Holly story last night. Gary Busey was incredible. Have you seen that one, Carl? I haven't seen that one.
No, I haven't seen that one. No. Gary Busey. I used to love Gary Busey back in the earlier days.
I watched Under Siege the other day, and he was the bad guy in it. He was on Big Brother at one point, wasn't he?
He was. Yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah, I mean, I did used to watch it back in the day. I'm not gonna lie, and he was a character on that. Let's say the last Nope trailer is completely different in tone. Odd. Don't watch the trailer yet, Jamie. I've got no plans. I came on in the cinema the other day, and I kind of just looked down and tried not to listen. If you know, I just sort of tried to distract myself a little bit there, because
that's probably what
film studios do this. They just bring too many out. Sorry, Carl, what was that?
No, I was going to say there's probably one trailer you don't really need to watch because you just don't want to know what's going to happen in it.
Yeah, I mean, my cousin away, we won't watch trailers for anything at all. Now, I do like to get a little bit of a taster, but when it's on like trailer 3, I'm done. You know, I couldn't help watching the Batman ones because I was really excited for that film, but you got to go in a little bit blind, I think, haven't you?
Yeah.
But we haven't got long to wait. It's July tomorrow, so it's coming out in July 22nd, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
What's your favorite film that involves music? Watched Dirty Dancing a few days ago and I actually liked it. I've never actually seen that film, Tom. It's one of them films that I just have never seen. What's that called? Bit of glare on. Oh, Dirty Dancing. Is that
never seen this movie all the way through?
You've never watched it all the way through?
No. So many people have, and I've seen bits of it, but never watched it all the way through. So I look forward to that one. I think mine has got to be Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, I love that film. But is that the new Dirty Dancing release, Carl? That's just come out?
Yes, it is. Yes, it's, again, Steelbook. I don't know what's going on.
Is that a 4K or Blu-ray?
That's 4K.
Yeah. Might have to grab that. A film I've never seen, and I know it's a very famous film and stuff. Yeah. Favorite film that involves music? La La Land, probably. I mean, if you can count that, it's a musical, so I'm guessing it counts. I mean, if you're talking about artists and bands and stuff, I still suppose you could say La La Land, couldn't you? I suppose. I don't know. My favourite musical is probably La La Land, though.
The one with Lady Gaga in.
Yeah, Star is Born. That was really good.
That gave me goosebumps when she was given the microphone and away she goes. That's good.
Good film. What do you think? I'm just going to say it now because while we're on the subject of musicals and Lady Gaga, have you heard about Joker 2?
No.
So Joker 2 got announced and it's going to be a musical.
Is it?
And Lady Gaga is going to be Harley Quinn. Very, very interesting.
You're the Batman fan. What do you think?
At first, I was like, what the hell are they doing? And I was a bit disappointed because musical is actually my least favourite genre, I think, or one of my least favourite, although I am warming to them a little bit. But I think it could be good if it's all inside his head and stuff, the music part, because, he's going a little bit crazy towards the end of the first one there. So it could work. I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a go.
I was going to say it could work. It can go either way, can't it? So
yeah. I mean, it could be absolutely terrible for all I know, but I've got faith in Todd Phillips to do that right. So we'll just see. We'll just see. I mean, so this is what I think sequels suffer from sometimes. If you do the same thing, it's never really as good. You look at the best sequels, Terminator 2, it flips it on its head a little bit there by making Arnold the good guy and stuff. Aliens goes more action instead of staying fully horror. That works. So I do think it could be a good idea now that I've thought about it. So
yeah.
Mia Goth is playing Pearl in the prequel. They were filmed back to back. Yeah, they were filmed back to back. You're right there, Sophie. So yeah, I had an idea she might have been. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully we'll get that next year and the other one the year after. If they're all filmed back to back. I'm enjoying horror at the minute. I am. Hello to Jordan and Carl. Hope you're both doing well tonight. Great to see you both doing a stream together. Thank you so much, Keith. I watched a few of your videos lately, mate, and your channel is flying. Well done. You know your stuff about 4K picture quality, everything. You're just an expert. So I thought I knew a bit. Yeah, I watch Keith and I go, wow, this guy knows his stuff. He's got some great collectibles and stuff as well.
I used to send people over to Keith because you can't compete with the box sets he gets, the sets he gets. It's astonishing.
I watched the video the other day. He was like the Friday the 13th Steelbooks are coming out, and I and nod, and next minute I have to buy them all. So he's like, he bought one, and then that's it. He's gonna get them all now. But yeah, Keith, love your channel, mate. Thanks so much. How are you enjoying new PS Plus, Jordan? Yeah, I've just been speaking about that. I'm excited for the future of it. I think there's some good games on there now, like Returnal, that I want to try. There's a few. There was another one on there, another PlayStation 5 game. But there's a lot on it. I mean, I don't think I ever have to buy a game again, put it that way. There's just so much.
How does the storage situation go?
So what it is, Carl, it's just you just download the game from the library that they've got available, and then instead of streaming it, it's on your console, and you can just uninstall it whenever you want. But for as long as you pay that, they're all there. Yeah, and there's hundreds of games. I'm talking hundreds. I think there might be like 500 or something. So yeah, there's PSP games and everything on there. It's a good service.
Yeah.
You are PlayStation, aren't you, Carl?
Yeah, I always have. I did try to go Xbox, but I just couldn't get on with it. So
yeah, I was Xbox for years, and then I changed to PlayStation. I haven't really looked back, to be honest.
Yeah.
For me, I love the trophy system, to be honest. I'm a big fan of that. I just love hunting trophies and stuff.
Yeah, I'm using the Switch now, so it's quite handy. So
yeah, I love the Switch, to be honest. It's good. Big Paulie's here. Hello, Big Paulie. Thank you so much for coming along, my friend. Hey, guys. Hope you're both doing well tonight. Yes, we are, mate. Thank you so much. Hope everything's going well. Sophie's Revival. My most recent pickup is a film called The Outsiders. I have not seen it. Have either of you seen it yet?
I've got it up there. Haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. I was watching Cinema Axeman, Mike. You heard of his channel?
Yeah.
And he was talking about The Outsiders the other day, and I put it on me Blu-ray list straight away because the way he talked about it, I was thinking, yeah, I want to give this a go. Sounds like
an amazing cast, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't realize Ralph Macchio was in it.
Yeah.
So after watching Cobra Kai and stuff, I want to watch that. Yeah. But yeah, it looks like my type of film, to be honest. Dog Soldiers is great. I haven't heard a bad word about Dog Soldiers. Have you seen it, Carl?
I have, yeah.
Are you going to be the one who says the bad word about it?
No. I'm not going to slag it off. No, I watched it when it first came out. I need to rewatch it because it's completely gone out of my mind.
Yeah, the box set that's coming out, I think it's like £45, £50 or something like that. Might be 40 actually, but Second Sight do nice box sets, so I'm just gonna have to grab it. This is my chance. Scott, the movie critic, what's your favourite Rockstar games? GTA 5 and The Warriors are probably my two favourites. Love Manhunt as well. You got any favourite Rockstar games, Carl?
I'd probably say GTA 5. Agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, mine's Vice City. That's my favorite GTA. I've just actually finished that on the PlayStation 5, to be honest. I loved it. The GTA Definitive Edition trilogy that come out, it got a lot of hate at first, but I think they patched it. I haven't got a problem with it. Plays perfectly. I do highly recommend it if you want to play them games again. But I've never played the Warriors, but I've always been intrigued by it. Like Manhunt is a great game.
I played the first. No, yeah, I did. I think I did. Yeah, I did used to have that one. I did play the original when it first came out. It's a lot different now.
The which? Sorry, GTA.
Yeah, the original.
On PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Just checking these comments a minute, Carl. Sorry about that.
I tell you what I was going to bring up, and it's a very good. I had a conversation the other day about this. The language used in movies. So I'm not talking about swearing or anything. It's when you watch Halo and you see the bad guys, the aliens, and they're speaking their own little language, and they got the subtitles come up. But it's not just that. You got other movies, haven't you? You got Lord of the Rings. You got Harry Potter when they do the spells. You know, you got the Klingon language in Star Trek. You know, where do they get this language from? Where do they make all this up? Because it's so believable. Wow. The words they use and stuff, and then with the subtitles, what each thing means. It's amazing.
Yeah, it shows you how much detail goes into things, don't it? We just see the finished product and then we go, oh, it's bad, it's good, or whatever.
Yeah.
So much thought goes into these things.
I do, yeah.
I mean, I watched the making of some things like video games and films, and it blows your mind.
Yeah.
Like there was this one guy in Arkham City, or the Arkham games, and his job was just to maneuver Batman's cape. That was his whole job for the whole production of the game. Just Batman's cape. And I'm like, oh my God. The amount of detail that's gone into it, you know. But yeah, we'll go on to the next comment now. Pete, what is the next film in your watch pile you're going to watch next?
I've got a watch pile. It's probably, I would say, going to be Hereditary again.
Oh, I was going to say, haven't you seen it? But you have.
Yeah, I have seen it. I know Stacey hasn't seen it. And if that unboxing is what I think it is, then it's probably going to be that one as well.
Stacey, if you're watching, creepy film. I think it's my favorite horror film from the past 10 years, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've got a watch list here of films I need to watch, but I've been watching Star Wars lately, the original trilogy.
Yeah.
And I want to go and watch Star Wars episode 1, 2, and 3 now, because I sort of wanted to refresh before I get into Obi-Wan, which I haven't watched. But I absolutely loved that original trilogy, Carl. I did. I've always just been a casual fan, but rewatching it hit me. I know why people love this now.
Yeah, I mean, you're on the, you were born after all them movies, so now I can ask you, because if everybody who was around with those movies always says the same favourite movie, so which I disagree with. So what's your favourite out of three?
Well, people might click off the stream, Carl, if I say my favourite one. No, mine was, it's very, very close, but mine was Return of the Jedi.
Spot on. One, too.
Is that yours?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so much going on in that movie. It's you got different battles going on here, left, right, and centre. You got introduced to Endor and the Ewoks and stuff, and you got the Jabba the Hutt palace and stuff.
I loved all that bit. That first 40 minutes was great.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. That was my first ever movie. I can't. I've always been a Star Wars fan. This proves it. My mum and dad used to send. They're not watching. Probably are. They used to send me off to these clubs when they used to go on holiday. Where they can enjoy the night.
Yeah.
And I hated it. I was always a mummy's boy and run back to them, because I didn't want to be left alone with all these strangers. And one night when we were on holiday, I never returned, and they got worried and came looking for me. I was glued in front of the TV watching. They obviously had Return of the Jedi on, and everything. I was just glued watching that. I must have been, I don't know, what's that, 19, or I'd have been about 8 or so. So, yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, it's a great film.
Not taking anything away from everyone else that, in my sort of era, but they obviously like Empire Strikes Back and stuff. Obviously for that twist and stuff like that.
Empire seems to get the biggest votes, doesn't it? But I think I loved New Hope until the final third act. I didn't hate the third act, but I just didn't think it was good as the first hour of the movie.
No.
Where they're doing the space fighting and all that.
Yeah.
But Empire and Return of the Jedi were consistently great throughout. And it's only a hairline, but I just preferred Return of the Jedi over Empire, but they're both great films. But my next film that I'm going to watch probably is Star Wars. But I've also got a big Blu-ray list of films I haven't watched, like Midnight Run and stuff. There's so many there is. But there's so many new films coming out, and I'm watching Stranger Things at the minute, so it's hard to keep up. There's too much. There really is. It baffles me when people complain constantly about like what comes out and stuff, because there's so much. You spoil for choice, aren't you?
Yeah. Did you see Obi-Wan or?
No, I haven't watched it yet, Carl. I'm gonna watch these films first. I think I can get away with just watching the prequel trilogy. Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch the prequel trilogy and then get into it, just so I'm refreshed, basically. Siphon Filter is a blast, but wow, the controls are like a tank. Yeah, Pete. It took me good 3 hours, mate, and I'm still not fully used to them, but they are working a little bit better now. The game has got dated problems. There's no doubt about it, but I'm having a blast with it. So, what are some of your favorite 90s bands? You got any, Carl?
I don't really think there's quite a few, but better say Spice Girls. No, not really. I'm not really. It would be Oasis, I think.
Oasis, yeah.
Oasis.
My favourite band were not big in the 90s, but they've done the best stuff in the 90s is the Levelers, and I don't think many people have heard of them. But they did sort of start off in the 80s, but it's mainly the 90s they played. I think they played in Glastonbury in 1992 and got like one of the biggest stages ever and stuff. But not many people I know have heard of them, but they're my favourite. Okay, Sophie's Retro Revival. Stranger Things Volume 2 is out tomorrow. Do you watch it? Fully enough, just mentioned that. Well, have you been watching Stranger Things, Carl?
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's so much scarier, spookier. It's got everything. It's brilliant. And it's very
I'm only on episode 3, so... Sorry, Carl, go on.
No, I was going to say, it's very clever how they held it back and released, obviously, tomorrow, the new one and that. So...
Well, apparently, these are like 2 episodes that are like 2 hours long. Is that right? It's only 2 episodes, isn't it? I believe.
I don't know. My daughter says 4, but she's guessing. So
okay. So I'm just going by what I've seen on the Big Paulie page today, but it might be wrong.
No. I'm sure you're right. But it is.
I'm only on episode 3. I've only just started watching it since I got back from holiday, but. Me and my wife love it. I'm getting used to calling her my wife now. I used to say my fiance all the time.
Yeah, you got to say wife now.
She just walked in the kitchen, so I'm going to say it right. But yeah, we're on episode 3 and I'm loving it. I think it is quite scary, this monster that's living under the city.
It's just why they bend all back and stuff.
Yeah. I'm loving it. Yeah, it's great. So I'm very excited to get into the next one. I'm gonna watch it, Sophie, but I'm a little bit behind. So, talking about films with music in, have any of you seen Cry Baby with Johnny Depp? Love it as a kid. I think you told me to watch this, Jay, but I've never seen that one. Have you, Carl?
I haven't seen that,
no. I know which film he's on about. I've seen the film poster and stuff, but never seen that one. One of my favourite Johnny Depp films. Another recommendation from Sophie there. Just to let everyone know who doesn't know, Carl's going to do a little bit of an unboxing. In about 40 minutes, 9 o'clock, he's got a little steelbook to unbox. So, Tom 180, Jordan, now you finished the Star Wars trilogy. Are you watching the prequels or sequels next? Got to this comment a bit late, didn't we? But I'm going to watch the prequels, Tom. And then I think I'm going to get into Obi-Wan. Yeah, and then I'll probably watch the rest of the sequel trilogy.
I would so love to watch him right from episode 1 right the way through. It's just not enough time, but that would be brilliant.
Is that how you'd start a Carl? Would you start from episode 1? Would you?
Looking at what's out, yeah, I would. I probably would.
Yeah, I just done it by release date because I'm not really clued up on the whole Star Wars lore and stuff. You know, I'm not a massive Star Wars fan. Although I think I might be after these rewatches.
Yeah.
But when they're referring to things in episode 1, 2, and 3, that are probably hinting at the original trilogy. I don't know if they do that. I'm probably not going to know what they're talking about. So
it all comes to it's so clever the way it's all come together. So it's, just don't expect, go into them open-minded, because you know they're not as good. For me, they're not as good. I know there are people out there that prefer the prequels and everything.
Yeah.
Again, I think it depends where you were born, really, what sort of era.
3 different generations, innit? I have seen the prequels, by the way. I have seen them a long time ago. I remember really liking Revenge of the Sith. I didn't like episode 1 at all.
I don't think there's many people that like episode 1.
It was too political and stuff. I was like, what's going on here? 1 second. 1 second, Carl.
No, you go ahead.
Right. This guy's giving spoilers, so I'm just gonna block this guy, okay, because he's giving spoilers out and stuff. Or have I just deleted him by accident? Maybe it was. I don't know.
It's hard, isn't it, to keep an eye on?
I think he was guessing. So I don't know if.
Well, if you were guessing, we're sorry. That's all we can say. You know, it's very hard to run a show. You know, I did my first live, obviously, before I went on a break, and I was lucky. I didn't have any sort of. I only had 5 people in there, and it was easy. But when you're having a show and running it, you're looking after me, you're looking after the comments. Plus, you got everything around you in the house. It's difficult.
Yeah. I feel bad looking down, Carl, but I've got to keep an eye on them. So
yeah, of course, yeah. There's nothing worse than when you're watching a live and you can't comment because you get silly people blocking the comments up. So you got to do what you got to do.
What is your favourite Steven Seagal and Van Damme films? Well, I've only just seen Under Siege 1 and 2, and I think Steven Seagal was in Machete, I believe. But I'd have to say Under Siege 1 and 2 because I think they're the only Steven Seagal films I've seen. What about you, Carl?
I did a special on Steven Seagal, and I've also done a special on Van Damme. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go Under Siege, I think, for Steven Seagal. Possibly Hard to Kill. Van Damme, AWOL for me.
Hard to Kill. I've seen a quote from that, and it's like one of the best movie quotes ever, where he says, "I'm going to take you to the blood bank." I watched the Van Damme film Hard Target not long ago. I really enjoyed that one.
That's good. Have you seen AWOL?
I've seen AWOL years ago when I was a kid. I can't remember too much about it, Carl, to be honest. I've heard a lot of people do say that's one of his best, though, don't they? AJ's Movie Place. Hello. Welcome, AJ. Thank you so much, mate. Are you guys a fan of Bruce Lee? If so, what's your favourite films of his? Fan of Bruce Lee, Carl?
Yeah, I was back in the day. Yeah, but I haven't watched one of his movies for 20, 30 years.
I've only seen Enter the Dragon, which I do really like, actually. But I haven't
watched.
I think it's probably his most famous one, isn't it? But I haven't seen any other Bruce Lee films, Scott, to be honest. Talking of martial arts, though, I watched. Have you heard of a film called Ricky O, The Story of Ricky?
No.
Well, pick it up, mate, from 88 Films. Just pick it up, trust me. HMV. Ricky O, it's called.
Ricky O.
It's a very, 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 very violent film, but it's like nothing you've ever seen before. That's the one, mate. Just watch that. Speaking about Enter the Dragon, it's got little hints of that film in it, so it kind of reminded me of it. But you trust
1991.
me, yeah, brilliant. Hello, Jack from Bring Your Own Popcorn. Oh, buddy, don't know how long I'll be able to stay, but nice to see you live. Thank you so much, mate. Jack, I'll get you on the channel at some point, mate, because I'm going to be picking these up again now. Electric Geek, hello, my friend, welcome. Hi, guys, hope you're doing well. Speaking of the new classic titles on the PS Plus, do either of the fancy Blade Runner Enhanced Edition? I think that's the old PC game, isn't it? From years ago. I think it was quite a famous game for the PC, but it's been enhanced for the PlayStation, I think. But I think it's a point and click game. I'm not sure. I didn't know it was on there, to be honest. But I know they've redone the game, but I didn't know it was on there. So yeah, I would probably play that. I watched Blade Runner again. Like I rewatched it, the first one, and I didn't like it at first, but I rewatched it and it grew on me. I thought it was a great film, to be honest. So I wouldn't mind playing the game. Dream concert, Dead or Alive. I am seeing Westlife Saturday. I think I know the answer for my one, Carl. Have you got a dream concert that you'd like to go to, whether Dead or Alive?
Yeah. Well, I've just gone to my first concert 2-3 weeks ago. That was Queen with Adam Lambert. That was my first concert because I took Jessica because I didn't want her to get to 47 and say she's never ever been to a concert before. So at least she can now say she's actually been. Me, I'd love to see the Foo Fighters.
Yeah. What was the concert like you went to, by the way?
Yeah, very, very good. Really good. Amazing experience.
Foo Fighters is a good band, aren't they? I watched the film with them in the other day, actually, Studio 666.
I'm trying to get that. I can't get it anywhere. I cannot pick that up. And when I try and pick it up, it's about 30. It's hanging around about £30 for the Blu-ray, and then obviously you've got to get a transfer from America, which is going to take up to like 40 odd quid. So why isn't it available over here?
No, I know, Carl. It's so annoying. I watched a film called The Hunt in 2020, and I put it third on my top 10 2020 films, and I was ready to buy it, and he never released it here. It's only America. It's so annoying.
That's Studio 666, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Studio 666, the Foo Fighters one. But there's so many films that they don't release. It's frustrating. But my dream concert, funny enough, would be Queen. After seeing that Bohemian Rhapsody film, like I'd love to have maybe gone to that Band-Aid one that he plays at the start and the end of the film. Seeing him live would have been amazing.
It would have been amazing, and it wasn't the same because Adam Lambert is absolutely brilliant, but he does it in his own. He does say he's not trying to be Freddie, and he does put his own sort of thing to it. But that Queen concert I went to was meant to be the Bohemian Rhapsody tour. When that film got released, they toured in America, and then it got released here in the UK and they were meant to be touring just after that, but then lockdown struck and it got delayed the tour got delayed twice.
I think I remember you saying that actually on your channel when it happened. Yeah. Oh well, at least you went, mate, in the end. Hi guys, hope you're both well. We just answered that one. I think he's typed it again by mistake. Do you like the film 2009? Well, speaking of watch lists, I've actually got that on my watch list. I bought it from CEX the other day for like £1.50, but I haven't watched it yet. It's a football hooligan film.
I've seen that. Yeah, I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I've heard it's actually quite good, quite a surprising film, but no, I haven't watched it yet, mate, but I do have it on Blu-ray to watch. You a fan, Carl, was you?
Yeah, I was, yeah. I was getting confused between the Tom Cruise film, the film.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, is that where he's like on Wall Street and stuff?
Yeah. I was getting confused, but yeah, that was good. I think Green Street's still going to be my number one favorite. I'm actually in Green Street.
Oh, yeah.
Birmingham City fan. He chucks a brick through the window, runs off. Have a look. Spitting image of me, honestly.
Oh, what did we meant really? I'll watch that next time I watch that. I'll have to look out for Carl's doppelganger there.
Definitely a double.
Have you seen Cardboard Gangsters? It's an Irish gangster film on Netflix, 2017 movie. I haven't, Marvel fan, I'm
I
afraid.
did see it on there.
Yeah. I think I've heard of it, but no, I haven't watched it. No. Sorry, mate. I really enjoyed that film. Another recommendation from Sophie. Saying hello to Blu-ray reviews. Have you attacked the block with John Boyega? Well, that's another one I haven't seen, but I do own it on Blu-ray. I bought it not long ago.
Yeah.
You, Carl?
Yeah, I've seen that. That's not a bad film. I got sent it actually. It might have been Sophie. No, not Sophie. Someone sent it to me. Might be Karis.
Yeah, I seen that and Asda for like, they've got like £2 Blu-rays. I just seen it and went, yeah, this is good. So John Boyega's first film, or one of his first films. Looks my type of film, actually. The aliens attacking a skyscraper. Yeah. Can't get more stupid than that, can you? But have you heard about the new series on Prime tomorrow with Chris Pratt? It sounds pretty decent. Yes, I have. I forgot what it's called, but it's got a weird name. But yeah, Tom, I know which one you're talking about, mate. Have you heard of this, Carl?
No, I haven't. I haven't got Prime.
No. I forgot the name of it, but I haven't seen. All I've seen is the title and the poster, Tom. So I might get round to it eventually. But I am on Stranger Things at the minute, and I've got The Boys lined up. That series I want to get into because everyone tells me to watch. So, do you like Sin City? Yeah, one of my favorite films from the noughties, I believe, 2008. You a fan, Carl?
Didn't like it.
Didn't you? Bruce Willis fan?
Hello. I love it. Yeah. I can't say too much. I'll get slated. And Blade Runner as well.
If I'd done a top 100 films, I think that would probably be in it. The second one, I think, is a little bit underrated as well. I went to cinema to see that, and it bombed at the box office. But I remember the cinema being empty. I think it was only me and my ex-girlfriend in there, and one other person. And I was like, everyone loves Sin City. Where is everyone? But kind of an underrated sequel, I think.
That's what I need to. When you watch a film, you don't like it. You need to. I tell myself, you need to watch it again.
Yeah.
And that's what I need to do with Sin City.
Especially if a lot of people are telling you different. I think it's worth another go. But like I said with Blade Runner, I didn't like that. I watched it twice and didn't like it, and then I watched it the third time and I did like it. But
I'm on my second time, so maybe third time lucky for me.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of films that are famous for being better on rewatches now. I don't know if Sin City is meant to be one of them. Say the famous line in Die Hard. You want to say it, Carl, seeing as you're a Bruce Willis fan?
No, you say it.
That's all right, mate. You don't have to. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. There you go. Blu-ray reviews, no need to be... Oh, I think that's the guy I blocked by mistake. There was a bit of arguing going on and stuff. Thoughts on the Machete films? I've only seen the first one. What about you, Carl? Have you seen it?
I haven't seen any.
No. It's the Mexican guy, Danny Trejo, running around, just slicing people up. And Steven Seagal is like, I think he's the big drug lord who he's up against.
Yeah.
I remember liking it. I haven't seen the second one, though. I think he's in space or something. I think he is, anyway. It was like, when Tarantino brought that film out, Death Proof with Planet Terror, and it was like, they put some trailers in the middle, didn't he? And Machete was one of them, and I think they made it into a film. What bands and films do you think are underrated, underappreciated? Well, I will tell you that right now, my friend, because my band is The Levelers, who I just mentioned before. They're very underrated. I think they're the greatest band in the world. So I'd say them for bands. But I've got a list here of underrated films on my Letterboxd, so I'll just go to that. So I've got Ricky O, which I just told you about before, Carl. That's on there.
Yeah.
Got Frailty, which I've mentioned many times on the channel. Hell House LLC, a scary ass found footage film. Sin City, the sequel, believe it or not. Snowtown, which is a really true gritty drama. Psycho 2, very underappreciated sequel. Headhunters, and a film called Bully, which is another true crime drama. They're my 8 I've got on there. Any bands or films underrated, Carl?
Not really into music, really.
Yeah.
I really wish I was, but not really. Film wise, I haven't got one.
No. It's a hard one. When you're on, you could probably think of about 10 when you come off camera.
You had like 8 written down. That's cheating.
I mean, there's a film out tomorrow in the UK, but it's only going to get shown at independent cinemas. And I wanted to mention it on this stream, so because I really do highly recommend it, and I feel like it's going to be underappreciated because no one's going to see it. But it's a film called Nip Ram, and it's a true crime drama that happened in Australia in 1996. This guy who committed a gun massacre, Australia's worst gun massacre, but it's all leading up to that. And the acting from Caleb Landry Jones in that is unbelievable. And the guy who directs it just directs it so realistic and stuff. So if you can go and see that on independent cinema tomorrow, I highly recommend it. But it might come to streaming and stuff soon. So anyone who's watching, I feel like that's going to go down as a very, very underappreciated film because I don't know hardly anyone who's seen it. It's been out for a year in Australia and in America, but no one's I know seems to have seen it. So
I've never heard of it. So yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, it's Nip Ram. It's called. It's a weird name for the film, but I could not take my eyes off it. I was waiting for this guy to explode at any second. I was just on edge watching it, and I watched it 2 or 3 months ago, Carl, and I can't stop thinking about it. It's that good. So, highly recommend that for an underappreciated film. That's probably going to go under the radar.
Yeah.
So, I think Lawless is overrated. Just an okay film. You seen Lawless, Carl?
I haven't. No.
Tom Hardy and Shia LaBeouf. I actually liked it. I don't think it's an amazing movie or anything, so I think you might be right there, Marvel fan. I think Guy Pearce was an excellent villain in that, though. He was so sinister. You know which one I'm talking about now, Carl? No?
Yeah, I got it.
You ever seen the poster or anything?
No. How's that one?
It was really cheap in CEX and stuff. It's worth picking up.
Yeah, okay.
Jack says, I New Hope is personally my favourite Star Wars film, but all 3 of the original trilogy are brilliant. Yeah. You get so many different opinions with Star Wars, don't you? I mean, there'll be someone out there who thinks Episode 2 is the best.
If you go back to 1977 when that film was meant to fail and the queues were around the blocks of cinemas, I'd have just loved to have been in one of them queues. You know, I was lucky enough to see Empire Strikes Back at the cinema. But yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have seen Star Wars at the cinema.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Carl. I've done a video of 10 movies I wish I would have seen at the cinema, and this is when I weren't really a big Star Wars fan, but that was one of them because that would have been in an event at the time, wouldn't it? It would have just been.
And the other one was Ghostbusters as well. I mean,
yeah,
it was crazy back in 1984. You know,
yeah, for Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's massive, absolutely massive. You had T-shirts, you had the numbers. The song went to #1. You had all the computer games, the merchandise. It was absolutely mad.
Yeah, I did like New Hope, Jack. I did, but I just prefer the other 2 a little bit more. Jordan, I recommend Cardboard Gangsters. It's brilliant. Well, I do like the gangster films, Marvel fan, so I might give it a go then if it's on Netflix. Midnight Run is awesome, fun film. Yeah, I have never heard anyone say a bad thing about this movie. Have you seen it, Carl?
No, I think it's the one I was meant to be picking up. I haven't actually got that.
It was in the second sale in HMV a couple of months ago. Yeah, I need to watch it. I need to. Robert De Niro as well. It's just such a great actor. Hello, Josh. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're doing okay. Video Tasties is here. Hello. I watched you on Paul's stream. Yeah, got a bit of an infectious laugh there, my friend. I kept laughing every time you laughed. Yeah. Thanks for coming along. Is Stacey, Carl? Stacey's got a question here. Hello, Stacey. Thank you for coming along. What is your favorite creature from any Star Wars films? Good question. I can't remember what creature is called, but it looks like the abominable snowman. Carl will know.
The Wampa.
Which film is that in?
Empire Strikes Back.
Oh yeah. It's like the big sort of fairy thing. Yeah. Yeah. Is that your favorite?
No. Poor blimey, there's so many. I'd probably say that's meant to be an easy question. There are literally so many, and it goes even deeper into the Star Wars universe, especially with the series as well. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go for Jabba the Hutt and the Ewoks.
Well, I remember C-3PO in the film says I speak 6 million different languages, so that shows you how many species there are or something. I'd probably say Jabba myself if he counts, but that creature who lives in the sandpit, and I just love the way it says,
you
get digested for over 1,000 years. And
it's amazing. That's like you expect Boba Fett to die in that one, didn't you? I mean, the way he went in, it's brilliant. So clever.
Yeah. I was feeling bad for the people falling into it, to be honest. They've got 1,000 years of that. Stacey, I'd probably go Jabba, to be honest. I love that section of that film. It is the best one for me. Hey Gareth, have you seen Avengement with Scott Adkins? It's amazing. I recommend it.
Avengement?
No, I haven't, Marvel fan, I'm afraid. Have you, Carl?
No, I haven't. I always say I haven't seen these movies, and I have, because I get a shout coming from the other room going, "You've seen that?"
So, yeah, I remember on the last stream she came in and said you've seen it.
No, I haven't.
I haven't, mate. I haven't even heard of it. No. Sorry.
It's 2019. Action crime.
I haven't even heard of it. Hey Josh. Hey Sophie. Jack says, either of you seen Local Hero? It's the one film I always recommend to everyone because it's such a wee hidden gem of a movie. Local Hero? I have not seen that one.
That's why I like doing these streams, because you get so many ideas that people can recommend movies. You can just write them down.
Yeah.
And then you can just check out the trailer and see if you like it for yourself. And
it must be this one. I think he's talking about Local Hero.
No,
1983. That's the first one that come up.
Mine came up with the emergency services.
Sorry?
Mine came up with emergency services when I put Local Heroes.
That's funny because I have to go into this because a picture of me come up. No, I'm joking. No, an American oil company sends a man to Scotland to buy an entire village. So Jack's from Scotland. So is that a Scottish film, Jack? I'm guessing. Watching Red Rocket right now. Have you guys seen it? Josh, just quickly. 2020. Yeah, I've got a list here. 2021 films to watch. And Red Rocket is right there on the end, mate. So no, but I do want to watch it. A24 film. Have you seen that one, Carl?
I haven't, no.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good, actually. I think it's about the synopsis is it's about a retired porn star who comes back to his village, but his village, no one wants him there. That's what it says it's about. So it sounds interesting. They must all hate him. I don't know. Episode 8 and 9 for Stranger Things. Episode 8 is about 1 hour 20. Episode 9 is 2 hours and 20ish. So yeah, it's just 2 episodes then, by the look of it. Strange way to do it, but I actually heard the Duffer Brothers hadn't fully finished editing it and stuff. That's why they done it in time for release. They wanted to polish it up a little bit. I've heard that's why. But
each episode's long, isn't it? I mean,
yeah. I'm actually liking how long they are, though, to be honest, because it doesn't feel like filler to me. It feels like a fully flushed out episode.
It does.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this series. Can't wait to watch the next one, to be honest. I think Zodiac is overrated. I don't like Fight Club. It's overrated. The best film to film is Seven. Well, Marvel fan, I've only seen Zodiac once, and I kind of agree there. I couldn't quite get on with that film. However, Fight Club is in my top 10 films of all time, and I do love Seven. What do you think of that comment, Carl?
Yeah, that's a good comment. Zodiac, I've seen once. Can't really remember it. Fight Club, yeah, it's a classic. Fight Club, and I would agree. I mean, Seven is amazing.
Yeah. I think talking of rewatches, I think Zodiac is one I need to give another go because so many people love it. It just dragged for me, but I remember I think I was like 17 when I watched it, and my mind's changed a little bit now with films. So
yeah,
but yeah, the other two I love. I don't want to talk to trolls. Oh, say so that guy I blocked must have been a troll. So yeah, I don't feel too bad about it now. Josh just saying hello, Sophie. Bring your own popcorn. A fellow jock, local hero. One I've been meaning to check for ages. Yeah, so it must be a bit of a Scottish. Well, it takes place in Scotland. So
yeah.
The only Scottish film that comes to my head at the minute is Braveheart and Ned's. Have you seen Ned's?
Ned's? No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm now I've said that Trainspotting's coming into my head and everything. No, but yeah, it's a bit like This Is England, but in Scotland. It's a good film.
Yeah,
I have to check out Local Hero. Hello, Josh. Hello, Sophie. Yeah, might have been spoilers. I did actually see that spoiler, which annoyed me. But hello, Scott. It's all speculation. No one knows what's going to happen. Okay, here we go. Marvel fan 2022. Fight Club is very overrated. Watched it 3 times. It's well overrated. I don't understand, Jordan, why you think it's one of the best movies ever made. The twist sucks and it doesn't make sense. Not much fighting. Well, to be honest with you, Marvel fan, the first time I watched it, I absolutely hated it. And the second time I watched it, it just totally twisted. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I know what you mean. There's much fighting, but I don't think that's the whole point. Just because that's the title, I don't think the whole point of the film was meant to be just a big load of fighting. It goes deeper than that. So
I don't think it's everybody's cup of tea, is it? You know, I would agree. I didn't like it first time. You know, and I've actually rebought it because it was in CX for I think it's only about £1.50 on Blu-ray. So I've picked it up, and that probably will be the third time I watch it. So, but yeah, I mean, I liked it second time round.
Yeah, I think I just think Brad Pitt and Ed Norton are fantastic, and I just love the way it's directed.
Yeah,
it's top 10 for me. But everyone's different. That's the beauty of movies.
That's right.
But in it anyway, not much fighting in it anyway. Yeah, I was just finishing the comment. James Lack Movie Bug likes episode 1 a lot. Lol. Yes, I know he does. I know he's a bit of a fan of episode 1. Maybe I'll change my mind on it this time. I can't really remember too much about it. I just remember being a little bit confused by it, to be honest. It was a while ago. Only watch Fight Club to understand. Okay.
He doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'm guessing. All we know about Stranger Things is there will be 5 deaths, not confirmed if they are major or minor.
Yeah, it's meant to be a couple of shocks in there, so I'm guessing. But I think they have just started filming a new season. So
yeah. I thought this was the final one, but it's not, is it?
No.
I didn't know that, Sophie, to be honest. But interesting. I don't want to speculate who's going to die and stuff on here because if we get it right, people might think it's a spoiler and stuff. So we'll just leave it at that one. Have you seen Vampires vs. the Bronx Netflix movie? It's average. I thought you were going to say it's good then. I was going to watch it last year, actually, and I don't know why I didn't, but it sounds like my type of film, in all honesty. But no, I haven't, my friend. But I am aware of what it is. Have you seen it, Carl?
I haven't, no.
Interesting name for a film. Ricky O is so good. I love it. Yeah, gotta watch it, Carl, honestly. Jack says, "Oh, fantastic! Yeah, I would love to come on the channel, mate. As I said, I'm planning a kind of big YouTuber quiz on my channel, so hopefully you'll be free for that. Definitely, mate. Definitely up for that. Looking forward to that quiz, mate. That'll be amazing. Really looking forward to watching it. Yeah. Hello, Jeroid. Thanks so much for coming along. I'm a bit late to the party, boys. It's okay, mate. You know, I don't expect everyone to be here on the dot at 7:30. I have to look out for that in Green Street. Have you ever seen The Cured, Jordan? Been meaning to check it out. Set in Dublin. So Jared's from Ireland. But no, I have not seen that. Have you, Carl?
Hold on. Sorry, delaying the stream.
That's all I made.
It is quite good. I'm going to say I haven't, but
I haven't, made no. If anyone's got any more, no. Looks interesting, no. Horror movie.
Yeah.
Anyone's got any more questions? Just send them in. We're getting the bottom now, but Carl has got an unboxing in about 10 minutes. Or if we get to the end of the comments, we will just get on with it. One way by the levelers is great. If my dad's watching Scott, he will be made up with that comment because he is their biggest fan. Hello, Aidan, my friend. It's been a while since one of these. Hope you're all well. Hope you've got a tan, Jordan. Not quite, but I sat in the shade half my holiday. Have any of you picked up a Blu-ray on the cheap that turned out to be rare? Ooh, good question.
It's a very good question.
You, Carl? You think of any?
I don't think I have, because I tend to pick up big blockbusters, really, unless it's on the Arrow label and the 88 Films label. I kind of go for, I play it safe. I can pretty much say behind me, there's probably about 3 or 4 crap movies in there. The rest are all I could highly recommend. So I play it safe. That's only because I haven't got the room to fit every single movie that I'd want in the collection. So I kind of play it safe, with big blockbusters and stuff. So I don't think I have.
I know I've picked up a few Arrows that when they used to do the window box editions, and they go for a bit of money now. Like CEX sell them for about £50 and stuff. And I bought them for like 15 in a day. But I wouldn't say, I don't know if I've got any that are really, really rare, to be honest. They're about the most in value, if you like.
When John from Mondo Celebrate Movies, he sent me an out of print Italian movie, still wrapped, and it's out of print. I don't know whether to open it and watch it or keep it wrapped.
What was it? Can you remember the name of it?
I'll get it for you. Oh, here we go. I'm going to end up in hospital now. Hold on.
But you don't fall there, Carl.
Did you get a good view? Sorry, guys.
The Bloodstained Shadow. Interesting. I know that's when AT Films used to do a lot of them covers when they first started out.
I mean, it's still sealed and apparently it's out of print, but I don't know. I want to watch it, but I don't want to open it if it's going to devalue.
It's a double-edged sword, really, Carl. I would open it and watch it, but it's totally up to you, mate. Good question, Aidan. Yeah, I'd have to say them window box Arrows. To be honest, any new games you're looking forward to? Got any, Carl?
If I have to say one, I'll probably go for FIFA, because I haven't got the time to really play games now. I'm still trying to catch up on the Star Wars games and stuff. So the only sort of games I really tend to play now would be FIFA. It used to be Pro Evolution back in the day, but FIFA's obviously overtaken that. So
yeah, now I've got Rome on it. It is very, very hard to play games and watch all these films at the same time. But I do try and squeeze it in every night after I watch the film or something. But I'm looking forward to the new Sonic game because it's like an RPG, and Sonic was the first game I ever played, and they're bringing out this RPG open world Sonic now. So I'm looking forward to that. But most of the games I'm looking forward to are 2023. But there is one coming out at the end of the year that kind of looks like Dead Space. I don't know if you ever played them, Carl.
No, I haven't.
They're like horror games in space. It's called the Something Protocol, I think. And it just looks absolutely terrifying and really, really good. And the guy who made Dead Space made that. So that's the one I'm looking forward to the most alongside Sonic Frontiers, I think. To be honest, Peter.
I've just rebought the Resident Evils on the PlayStation, and what was the zombie game on the motorbike? Where he's on the motorbike PlayStation game?
I don't know. Zombie game on a motorbike. Not sure about that one.
Not kind of like The Walking Dead. Give me 5 minutes. Keep talking. Keep everybody entertained.
What about you, Peter? If you want to send in a comment about any other games you're looking forward to, but yeah, there's a few coming out next year, like the new Gotham Knights game and stuff, where it's like a 4-player one and stuff. But like I said, I've got that PS Plus Premium now, and there's so much on there I can play. I mean, I'm spoiled for choice, to be honest.
Days Gone.
Oh, Days Gone, yeah. I've never played that. I've got it though.
I'm in the middle of that, so.
Oh, I know a new game. Did you ever play God of War, Carl?
Yep.
Yeah, just God of War 2 this year. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Forgot about that one. Yeah, Days Gone, is that a good game?
Yeah, it's kind of hard, but yeah, it's all right. I haven't played. It's the time, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a really long game as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Fan Midnight Run for £3 in Sainsbury's. Such a fun and hilarious film. Yeah, again, I've never heard a bad thing about it. £3, that's a bargain, that, mate.
Nice, yeah.
I paid a tenner in the sale. Hello, Jipnick.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming along. Got to go right now. We'll tune back in after dinner if you're still live. Thank you so much, Jack. Hope to see you again after dinner, mate. Have either of you, Matt H, hello, Matt. Have either of you seen Lamb? Have you seen it, Carl?
I've seen one in the field.
I've seen it. It came out last year, A24. Very, very strange movie.
It's coming up with lambs. Hang on. No, I haven't. No. That was an interesting one.
Yeah. So basically, this family who live on a farm sort of, take a lamb and use it as the child, basically. But I can't say too much because it's more than that.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, but it's worth a watch. At the ending, I just went, holy shit. Very, very strange ending. But to be honest, Matt, I did like it. It was a good film. Have you played The Quarry? It's a fantastic game that pays tribute to all the old 80s slashers. No, Pete, but I do want to play it. I know it's a new game that's just come out for the PS5. Looks kind of like Friday the 13th and stuff. It's one of them where you make all your own decisions, and it's like a story-based game. I don't think you play it too much. You just sort of choose the story path. Have you heard of it, Carl?
No, I like them sort of games, though.
Yeah. Nice and easy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, except when you've got to make a decision if the character's going to die or not.
Yeah.
Second. Marvel fans' comments are the best. I really enjoyed reading those. I just like the one where he said, have you seen this? It's average. Jipnick, what do you think of Guy Ritchie? What about you, Carl? You a fan of Guy Ritchie?
Not really.
No.
Really, it's okay. I'm not gonna.
You're into Lock, Stock or Snatch, or?
No, I don't really.
Getting his filmography up.
Yeah, just. I'll tell you probably the best one. out of those, I mean, you got Layer Cake, haven't you, and stuff like that. Aladdin was good.
Yeah, Aladdin. Yeah, not a bad
that.
remake.
I'm not really too sure about Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Sherlock Holmes, to be honest.
No.
But I've just bought one called The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I bet that's really good, but I haven't seen that one yet. I think The Gentleman is actually my favourite. It is. I know Lock, Stock and Snatch are like classics and stuff, but I love The Gentleman.
Did you do Layer Cake?
No, I think that was the other British director, Carl. I think Danny Boyle, is it? I can't remember now. I might be wrong there, actually. Just one sec. I need to know now. Sorry about this, everyone.
Sorry.
I should know, really. Oh, Matthew Vaughn. Matthew Vaughn, who done... they do Kingsman.
See, that's another one I've still got to watch. Kingsman.
Oh, I watched it not long ago, Carl. It was great. You know, I didn't fancy it at all, but it was really good. Yeah, he done Kingsman and Kick-Ass. So yeah, Matthew Vaughn. I enjoyed a lot of his films, to be honest. But yeah, Guy Ritchie, I'm a fan. I think he's one of the best British directors out there, to be honest. Have either of you heard of a horror thriller film called Pet?
I'm gonna look again.
I haven't, Sophie. I've heard of Pet Cemetery, but no, I haven't. I'll just get it up now really quickly. Pet. Can't be taking too long to type that.
There you go.
No.
Haven't seen that one.
No.
2016.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Is it good, Soph? Just let us know. So we've got Jules here. You know, Jules from the Polygraph. Hello, Jules. Hope you're doing okay. I heard,
you're okay, definitely.
Yes. Heard what happened, and very, very nice to see you on the stream. So I hope everything's okay. Thanks for coming along. Keep us updated in the big Paulie group, how you are and stuff. Thank you so much. And Sophie saying hello to Jules and stuff. Yeah. Hope everything's okay, Jules.
Good to see her back.
Yeah. Such a nice lady, really.
Yeah.
So everyone's saying hello to Jules. That's yeah.
Days gone.
People have been asking about you, actually. I think James Millership, who keeps us updated. So yeah. People have been asking about you and stuff. Days gone. Oh, sorry. Days gone. Yeah. Yeah, because we were trying to work it out, wasn't we? So, Carl, it is 9 o'clock, mate. Do you want to do your unboxing or what?
Do that, yeah.
I think that's what everyone's waiting for.
Yeah, it's going to be one or two steelbooks. No idea which one. I'm just hoping it's going to be. I prefer one over the other. So
you don't want to open both.
I've only got the one.
Oh, sorry, one's coming to post. Yeah,
yeah. Both need to be here for this live stream, but only one's arrived. So I'll do an opening now. Amazing if it isn't what I think it is. Oh my lord! Why are they always so tough? Live on camera.
Don't worry, Carl. You're only live.
No pressure.
No pressure at all, mate.
It's the one I wanted to show you guys, and it will be my next film I'll probably watch as well. Ambulance.
Oh, Ambulance. Yeah.
Still,
you're not seeing it yet?
I haven't seen it. No, is it a good one?
I think a lot of people liked it a lot better than I did, but it's what I didn't hate it or anything, but I don't want to put it down on your film.
It's a good start. The other one that was meant to arrive was meant to be the Chucky series. Still,
oh yeah,
is that out next Monday? Is it? I think that's out next week. They got this back.
Chucky, you mean?
Chucky, sorry. What did I just say?
Chucky, yeah. I thought Chucky was already out, but the Steelbook might be Monday.
I think the Steelbook's Monday, so it's not a bad Steelbook.
Nice cover.
Yeah, and it just comes with 2 discs.
Yeah, nice.
The back's a little scratched, so I'm not too sure if that's meant to be on there. Can you see that?
it's a little bit blurry, Carl, to be honest. You're going in and out of focus, but I can't see it, mate, to be honest.
Oh, but yeah, I thought it was quite good. The back of the ambulance.
Mm.
You got
Yeah, nice cover art. I like it.
So that's it, really.
The LA is highlighted because the movie takes place in LA.
I'm looking forward to giving that one a go.
I was sort of 6 out of 10 for me, but a lot of people did like it. So don't take what I say. A lot of people love that film.
I just wanted to go and watch that film, and then someone in the other room didn't want to watch it, so I ended up not going on my own.
Fair enough. Do you like Michael Bay in general, or?
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. It just looks a good story, but it's
yeah.
I'll have to.
What I will say, Carl, the first 30 minutes is brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's going to be amazing, this, but
yeah.
The rest of the film isn't bad.
Is it a 3-hour film?
It's 2 hours and a half, I think.
Oh, so 2 hours of yeah.
I won't.
I'll go in.
Lined up, mate. Honestly. Hey, Jules. Everyone's saying hello to Jules. I've seen Pet Soap. Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen it. No worries, Jules. Do you have a review video? If they're just all gabbing there. I agree, Jordan. Sonic Frontiers look great. Also looking forward to Mario and Rabbids on Switch and God of War 2. Yeah, Mario and Rabbids is like my favorite Switch game behind Mario Odyssey. I absolutely love this. So yeah, I'll probably be buying that one as well. Yeah, I forgot about that, to be honest, Pete. God of War 2 looks amazing as well. Do you play the Switch, Carl, did you say?
Yeah. I've got the daughter's got the proper Switch. I've just got a little handheld. So again, I haven't played it for quite a while now. So
I was going to say, is there anything you're playing on there? But if you haven't played it for a while,
probably see the last thing I was playing on there was the Crash Bandicoot, the original game. And this is going to be shocking to everyone. I've had this about 2 months and it's still sealed.
Lego Star Wars. Yeah, I'm in a little film. And they've all been playing that. They're all loving it. Yeah. But apparently it's got every film on, hasn't it? It goes through all the films.
That's why I got it. It's just the time.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very long game as well.
Yeah.
Lamb is bizarre. Yeah, Jules, it is. It's a very, very crazy film. Very, very typical of A24. Did you watch? Have you seen the new one, Carl, from A24, Men?
Men? No.
Just been on the cinema about a month ago.
Yeah, no. I think that's one I've pre-ordered.
Yeah. It's a very, very strange movie. Really, really good, but
strange.
Very, very strange. No Stove is still in the hospital. Hope you're out there soon, Jules. Have you guys heard of a band called the Trash Can Sinatras? They're a fantastic band. Obscurity Knocks and Maybe I Should Drive are incredible. They're slightly similar to the Levelers. I haven't, Scott. That's a great name for a band, though. I will give it that. But have you, Carl?
Yeah.
No,
I haven't. No.
Okay. Hi, Pete. Pete has a new name. It's called Pablo. I must have missed that one. What do you think of John Carpenter?
Yeah, love him. Brilliant.
I really like him, but there's some films that just don't hit with me like they do with other people. I love Halloween. I think it's an absolute masterpiece. It's best film for me. The Thing is, for me, an 8 out of 10 film. I know some people are going to hate me saying that, but 8 out of 10 is still a good score. It's just never, ever hit me with it as with other people. I can acknowledge how good it is. The practical effects are amazing and stuff. But when people say it's like the best horror film, best horror site, I just can't quite get to that level with it. And I've watched it like 5 times now, and I wanted to, but I just can't. And another one is Big Trouble in Little China, which I'm a bit like, I just don't see the big thing with that at all. Have you seen that one, Carl? Them two?
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, Halloween back in 1977. I mean, it wasn't 77, was it?
78.
79.
78.
78, sorry. Yeah. I mean, Halloween back then, I mean, you can imagine how scary that would have been. And when I used to be a Nightmare on Elm Street fan, and I'm Halloween now because it's just so cleverly done. And the stuff you see in the backgrounds and the way he walks past and stuff, the jump scenes and stuff like that. It must have been so good back in them days. And that Big Trouble in Little China, I'm with you. I didn't get it. It was okay, but you know, everyone was saying how amazing Big Trouble in Little China was, and yeah, I agree. You know, I didn't really. I wouldn't say it was rubbish, and it wasn't fantastic either. I'm somewhere in between on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I did watch it on the hottest. Yeah, well, I did watch it on the hottest night of the year. I was in a single bed, me and my wife, sorry, when we lived in my old mum's house, and there was a dog barking outside, and it was like 12 o'clock at night. We couldn't sleep, so we just threw it on. So it was an uncomfortable, position to be in to watch that film. So I do want to give it another go, but I was watching it going, what is this? Why does everyone love this film? But I will give it another go, definitely. But there's one I want to watch, Assault on Precinct 13. I bet that's one of his most underrated ones, one of the first films.
That was an okay one.
Yeah. I was trying to Escape from New York is a really good Carpenter film. I really enjoyed that. What I will say about Carpenter, his scores are always amazing. Always.
Yeah.
Like, they're just so simple at times, but they just work, don't they? Obviously, Halloween is most famous one. I love The Thing, you know, the way that kicks in, you know, just the doom, 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 you know. Any other Carpenter films you can think of, Carl, like that you like?
Well, I did buy that Stephen King book that you own.
Oh, he does a few Stephen King films, doesn't he? What, the one where it goes through every year?
No, you know the book you bought? You know that book you got with all the films in?
Yeah, and it goes by year when they come out.
Yeah,
is it?
yeah. So I did get that. I did get that one. So I'm just trying and find the not so popular ones.
I tell you what, one's good. Christine. That's a really good film.
Christine, yeah. Oh, let's have a look. The Fog. I mean,
Carl, I was just going to say The Fog is another one that doesn't quite hit with me.
No, I know. It's especially towards the end. They're all Tackle a Block, Lockout. Yeah, they're all sort of. He's got his famous ones, hasn't he? You know, Escape from New York, Escape from LA.
Didn't mind Escape from LA, actually. I know it's not the best sequel in the world, but it's a fun movie.
You got the Dark Star. I've never heard of that one. The Ward. Never heard of that.
No, there's a few Carpenter films I haven't seen, I will admit.
Ghost of Mars. Never heard of that one.
I've seen that one.
Not so good.
It's like an early 2000s horror, I think. Set in space, and I quite liked it, but I've heard a lot of people watching it lately for some reason, don't know why, and they're saying it's terrible, so it might have dated.
Yeah,
I remember having a bit of fun. Ice Cubes in it. Yeah, but I think he's a really good director. He's just not in my top tier for me, but he has made some really good films. I'm not seeing Pet yet, but the trailer looks great. I picked it up for a couple of quid on eBay. Yeah, after
why not?
Yeah. I think any film's worth a couple of quid when you can see bottles of Coke now that are like £1.80.
Oh yeah.
Jipnick says, I watched your whole movie collection video. Thank you so much, my friend.
How amazing was that? That must have taken you absolute hours.
It took me about a month to film it, Carl, to be honest.
I mean, I go on about time, and you haven't got time yourself. But to go and do that, and I watched that in bits because obviously no one's going to watch that all in one go. Well, some people might have, but I watched it in parts, and it was just amazing. I mean,
Thanks.
where you begin? It's unbelievable.
Yeah. I just done it in sections of alphabetical order, and I just done the B's one night, the C's one night, just half an hour a night, and put it all together. But it took so long to upload. It took 10 hours, and it crashed halfway through on 60%. And then I tried to upload it again. For some reason, it said 17 hours. And I turned my screensaver off and everything, so the laptop wouldn't go into rest mode, and it finally went up. But oh my god, I left it on all day when I went to work and everything.
I'll be so proud of that because that was one video. I mean, wow.
Yeah. I think definitely the longest video I've ever done.
Yeah.
But it's got a lot of views, so it was worth it in the end, and a lot of comments and stuff. So I enjoyed it, to be honest. I did enjoy it. There's no way you could do it in one go, though. That's impossible. You wouldn't be able to talk after about 4 hours. Oh, Scott, sorry about that, Scott, but we already know what it is.
Yeah, I should have put more effort into it like I normally do, but I just didn't want to take up too much time.
Yeah, it's all right, mate. I should have done a drum roll, really, shouldn't I? I hope you enjoyed the film anyway, Carl. Is that a 4K version?
I'm not now. I'll go in open-minded now. I was quite looking forward to it.
Sorry. Is that a 4K?
Yeah.
I think the account is underrated. I don't know what you guys think. The portrayal of autism is very realistic. I've never seen it, Gerard, but I know we were talking about.
Yeah.
I know we were talking about underrated films, so the account is maybe one to watch. But I haven't seen it. I think it's a good subject to bring up, though, in film and get it across properly. Have you seen it, Carl?
I haven't. No. The account.
You're not going to like the next comment, Carl.
Go on then. Have I been slated?
Hello, Stacey.
Hiya.
Right.
It looks like you were right not going to the cinema to watch that one.
Just let me know what you think of it, Carl. I won't put it
Will
down.
do, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Nice pick up, Carl. Enjoyed the movie, mate. Yeah, Scott said it's nice pick up.
Thanks, Scott. I
haven't seen that, Jordan. I think Jules was talking about Men. Yeah, worth a watch, definitely for the first hour. The last 20 minutes goes a bit crazy, but it was a really creepy film. And people in my cinema were going like every 5 minutes. It was quite scary, actually, at times. So don't, it's gross. I think that, I don't know what they're talking about there. I'm sorry. Paul Tams, hello, Paul. Thanks so much for coming along, mate. Evening, gents. I've just finished work. Congrats on the wedding, Jord and Carl. That sounds like me and you were getting married there, didn't it? Congratulations on the wedding, Jord and Carl. Hope you're doing good, man, after stepping away from YouTube. Question: do you think Avatar 2 will have a big impact as one? Good question.
Very good question.
Have you seen the trailer for the second one, Carl?
I have, yeah. I think it will. To be honest, I think there will be people that have seen the first movie that will go and watch that one. I'll be watching that one as well. Yeah. It's just a big, long wait for Avatar 2, isn't it? From the first, you know, but I do think it'll be popular. It's hard, really, because going back to Avatar, it was at the start of 3D and stuff.
Yeah. I think that's why it became like such a hit at the box office, because it was like the first 3D film.
Yeah, so with this one, there's nothing too special about it. I do think people are going to watch it.
Yeah. I think it looks really good. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of CGI and stuff in films, but it is done really well going by that trailer. Yeah. And for some reason, I like the subtitle, The Way of Water. I don't know why, it just works for me.
It's like a whole new world as well, doesn't it? Like we're going to be introduced
Sorry, say that again, Carl. You just lagged a bit there.
Oh, sorry, yes, the internet, isn't it? It just looks like a whole new world again, underwater and stuff. So
I hope it works because you've got another 3 coming out, and I just don't think you can ever doubt James Cameron ever.
No.
So he's the master of sequels, like we said before, with Aliens and Terminator 2. So
did you say another 3?
yeah, Carl, there's one coming out every 2 years, I think, till 2020 something.
Never knew that. So you need to get your. I know you haven't got the time, but you need to get your movie news up.
Mate, I love doing them movie news videos. I absolutely love them, but hardly anyone watches them. It's just the amount of effort you put in through the week with all your notes and stuff.
I know, I understand, yeah.
And the editing, and it's just like, is it worth it? You know,
yeah.
I would like to bring it back at some point, and
it's a shame, isn't it? Because there isn't too many YouTube channels out there that do that movie news. And it's like when I did my back to the movies starting from 1980 going right away up till this present year, 2022. I stopped on 1986 because I think it only had 50 odd views, and there was so much work that gone into that. And there's no one on YouTube that's gone from 1980 right away through the years up to the present year. So I thought it was a good idea, but backfired. But
I really enjoyed them videos as well.
So yeah,
I like the way you give little facts at the start as well.
Yeah. I enjoyed them because they were probably one of the easiest to make for me. So, but I understand you make a video it doesn't do so well, and the amount of work you put into it is.
I think a lot of people do like just watching Blu-rays get unboxed, don't they? They seem to me my highest ones or collection videos. I like doing top 10s and stuff, and they're a bit hit and miss at times. Sometimes they get views, sometimes they don't. I've just done me top 10 sequels, and I edited it like as best as I could, put little movie clips in there. And it's got like 200 views, but there's some videos that like get 500 where I'm just doing a Blu-ray update and there's no effort going into it whatsoever. So it's a hard one, YouTube. It is.
It's a hard one, yeah. But I mean, you've got anyone who's got a YouTube channel, then you've got to take your hats off to them, because any video you make is hard, whether you've just started or whether you've been doing it for years. It's got to take your hats off to you guys. So
it takes a lot of courage to start a YouTube channel. I was tumming and ahhing for like 2 years, and I'm glad I've done it. Like, to be honest, I think I was a bit afraid of all the negativity and people calling me names and stuff like that. I mean, it wouldn't bother me too much because, I've gone through that with people in the past, but I don't hardly get any of it. It's surprising.
Did you get any when you first started, or?
No, not really. I've had a few people. I think the worst about you did, yeah. I think I remember you telling me the story. It sort of put you off a little bit.
Yeah, it can do, but they're just bullies at the end of the day. So
the way I see it, you've just got to remember it's just words on a screen, and it's just people being trolls for the sake of it, because that's the way.
It works. I don't do YouTube anymore. I didn't quit because of that. But yeah, so but I love the people that start off with they're not showing their face and then they show their face.
Yeah.
Matt versus movies. I'll throw his name out there. Starting off on camera, just showing, and now he's got his face on there. It takes a lot of courage to put your face in front of the camera and try and remember what to say and stuff. So hats off to you guys.
Yeah, I think I don't think people realize as well how hard it is to talk to a camera at first when you first do it. Because I was just thinking, oh, this will be easy. Set it up and went. What do I say?
I was all right. I took the station. She just ignores me, so I'm talking to myself anyway. Cameras is right.
But getting back to that, Paul. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if it will have a big impact, but I am kind of excited for it. When we were saying before, Carl, there's not many films we're looking forward to. I did sort of forget about Avatar 2.
I did.
Yeah, but that's not till December, and it's coming out at the right time for people to go to the box office, I suppose, because, the big Christmas film and stuff like that. Families go to the cinema at Christmas. So I'm hoping it does well. I do, and I hope it is good. I did enjoy the first one, so I'll be there. Do you like David Cronenberg? Yes and no, Jipnik. He's kind of hit and miss for me. I'm just going to get a few of his films up now, but I know he's just brought a new one out called Crimes of the Future, which looks interesting. David Cronenberg, sorry about this. I like a movie called Rabbit that he made.
Yeah. He did Crash.
He did the Fly.
Crash, yeah, he done Crash.
Scanners.
Scanners, yeah. Wasn't a fan of Scanners, to be honest. Videodrome, The Fly is probably his best movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, Fly.
You a fan of The Fly, Carl?
Yeah, it's got to be The Fly, isn't it?
Yeah. Lawrence Collection's favourite film.
Yeah, you got to say that.
Yeah. Eastern Promise is another good movie he made. History of Violence, have you seen that one?
No.
So, I don't know if you can see it there, but
yeah,
that's a really good film. Yeah.
Okay.
Viggo Mortensen. Yeah, he's a bit hit and miss for me, Jipnik. I'm not going to lie, but when he does things well, he does it well.
His best one is probably Jason X.
Did he do that?
Did he do that?
It's on it.
Was he an actor?
I think he might have been producer on something, Carl, on that one.
Yeah.
I got Jason X, don't me.
I knew you would.
But yeah, Cronenberg. Guess who's back? Bring your own popcorn. I'm gonna guess it's you, Jack. Thanks for coming back, mate. Jack's back.
Jack's back.
Local Hero is a Scottish movie. An oil executive is sent to a seaside Scottish village to buy it in order to put it in a refinery. He ends up falling in love with the village and its people. Sounds interesting, actually. Yeah. Yeah. I'll put that on my watch list right now, mate. Local Hero. It's going on the watch list right now. Have you got a letterbox, Carl?
No, I've got one on the front door.
I definitely recommend it, mate, to be honest.
I've tried once, and I need to get into that.
It's a bit fiddly to use, actually. It is, but once you get used to it, it's fine. It's a bit more harder than just knocking on an unusual letterbox. Like.
Yeah.
I'm good at Scott and Jack are just talking there. Really want to see Local Hero. Yeah, I think everyone's getting onto this film now, aren't they?
Yeah.
They Live is good too. Yeah, Jipnik. I watched that once a while ago. I thought it was okay, but I've heard upon rewatch that can be a better film. So I've got it on 4K. I bought it a few months ago, so I will give that another go, definitely. But I did like it for what it was. Have you seen They Live, Carl?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to rewatching it in 4K.
Yeah, I've got the 4K. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it another go. I watched your full collection video, mate. I'm gonna try and do one on my channel too. Yeah, Jack, go for it, mate. People love just watching collection videos, don't they? But I'd say do it in sections and then just put it all together. If you don't feel like you can do it in one, that's probably the best way to go. I've got a 4K collection coming soon. That's my next collection video, and that's going to be quite a big one. I've got so many 4Ks these days.
I did a 4K collection. It's going to be really difficult if I ever do that again. Where I'm going to forget where I left it, basically.
Well, I'd watch the video again, get all them out, and then get the rest of your 4Ks. That's how I do it anyway. Yeah. But on my letterbox there, I've actually got my whole collection on a list.
So what is letterbox? Explain it, Jordan.
But basically, Carl, a lot of people use this now. So there's my profile there. It's got your top 4 movies on the top and the last 4 films that you watched. Okay. So basically, I diary entry every film that I've watched. So if you can see there, you give them all a score as well. So on the 26th of June, I watched Lightyear. 25th of June, The Black Phone. and then Everything Everywhere All at Once, Hustle, Jurassic World Dominion. If you get me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it just keeps track of what you've watched basically, and you get.
And is that for you personally, or does it go out to everyone?
Everyone can see it. You can follow people. People can follow you. You can keep it private if you want. But then I've got like these lists where it's like 2022 movie ranking. They're all the films I've watched this year from 2022. And then we've got like my entire Blu-ray collection there. And then I've got an A24 ranking, so on, 2022 movies to watch. They're just lists that you make yourself, basically. It's a really, really good app.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like IMDb, actually. You know, if you want to search for the director of a film, gives you all that details. I use this instead of IMDb, you know.
Okay, I'll get on it.
Yeah. It's well worth it, mate. It's one of my most used apps, to be honest. And a lot of people in the community and stuff are on it, so.
I've heard a lot of people do use it. I've just, I looked at it quickly once, but I didn't really understand it. But I'll take more time into it.
Yeah, it's a little bit fiddly at first, but once you get the hang of it. Stray looks brilliant. Stray. Oh, the game, yeah, where you're the cat. I think that's coming to the PlayStation Premium for free. So I will be playing that. Have you heard of that one, Carl?
I haven't, no.
Yeah, you're like a cat walking around the city, and I think it's a bit of a puzzle game. So looks all right, actually. Scott says that Blu-ray collection video was Clash Jordan, one of my favorites on YouTube. Excited to see that one, Jack. We'll definitely check it out. Yeah, I'm very, very proud of it, to be honest. Did you ever do a Blu-ray collection, Carl?
No, I think I did Steelbooks, 4Ks, Arrow, Label. And I think that's as far as I've got.
If you come back in October, I think that might be the one to come back with a bang.
With a lot, yeah.
Night, everyone. Off for me tablets. Thank you, Jules, for coming along. Really appreciate it. Take it easy.
Take care.
Don't be a stranger in the big poorly group. Look out for you. Thanks, Scott. Great to have you as a fan and a friend. We're all friends here, aren't we? No worries, Jack, mate. So, Carl, it's getting up to 9:30 now. Do you want to carry on or wrap it up? Or
I'm up to you. You know how you feel it's going. If we're down the bottom of the comments, we can.
We're nearly at the bottom. Do you want to just carry on for a bit?
Yeah. How many you got in the chat? 100 and something?
No, only 10. It was on over 20 before, but
Well, it's a weekday. Everyone sort of goes to bed and stuff.
Don't worry about views, bud. The YouTube algorithm is so dumb. Do whatever content you enjoy doing. I'll do a vid I put no work into and it'll do very well. And I'll do one that I work hard on and it flops.
Very true.
That's what we've just been saying, isn't it? I know, Jack. I do. I might bring it back. I might do. Because I love doing that movie news. But I might do it, but do it every 2 weeks then. Maybe.
What about once a month?
I could do, yeah, and just do the highlights of the month. That's a good idea, actually. That Carl, actually.
You're struggling on time a bit. You know, you got a little one as well. You don't want to put pressure on yourself. Well, you said you were going to do 3 or 4 videos a week.
On this one, I'm going to try. Yeah, I'm going to try. But what I might do, I might just film about 3 of them on a Sunday and edit them through the week, if you like. Yeah. Just do it all in one big go. I've got a lot of ideas. I've got a lot. That I can do, and there's so many I want to do. There's so many movies I want to review, like retro ones and stuff. So I really want to get into doing them. I really do. I'm going to review Thor next week, and everyone's going to review it. So, you know,
that's what I tried to do. I tried to move away from what everyone was doing. Like I did them TV series, and some of them TV series got like 3,500 views.
Yeah.
But no one was. You know, and others were getting like 50, 60, you know, it's
strange, isn't it?
Strange, yeah. Well, it's like with you with Line of Duty, you know, they were massive.
Yeah. I just put them on as soon as the show finished. And a lot of it is here for what's in the now. And people, you got to be first to put it up and stuff. But not many people were doing Line of Duty videos.
No,
it was only me and 2 other people, I think. So,
and I think you've got I can understand when the big guys say stick to a certain genre, because if I'm doing, what did I do? I think I did about 3 months of TV dramas, and then I moved on to my. I didn't feel that was working, so I moved back onto my collections. So all them people that subscribe for TV dramas, and all of a sudden now you're doing your own Blu-ray collections and stuff. It's not going to work, is it? So they were unsubscribing, and it's very hard. You've got to do one or the other. I think I'd like to keep it mixed and do a bit of everything, but I don't think it always works.
I was kind of hoping then people who subscribed from the Line of Duty were into films anyway, so I was sort of like thinking, well, maybe they'll stick around. And to be fair, not too many have unsubscribed, but you'd always get unsubscribers, everyone does.
You do.
But that's the main reason I don't do too many Blu-ray videos. Like, I do Blu-ray videos, but I don't make every other one a Blu-ray video because I want mine to be movie focused and not physical media focused, if you get me. Yeah. So I try and do a bit of both there. That's why I do a lot of reviews on the channel and stuff. I want mine to be a full movie channel, not just physical media. So I try not to do too many, you know.
That's what I wanted, yeah. You know, it's I found the obscure Netflix movies, you know, like with the subtitles and stuff. They did very well, you know, it's on the channel. So but I didn't do too many of them, but they did do, you know, quite well.
Yeah. I think if you're doing something that hardly anyone's doing, they're gonna go and watch your one, aren't they? So like my Rise of the Foot Soldier films, they're my highest 3 reviews. I've done Rise of the Foot Soldier 1, 4, and 5. And they're my highest film reviews. So what does that tell you? Not many people are reviewing Rise of the Foot Soldier on YouTube, are they? So
no, that's it. But you get like, I don't know. It's very difficult to actually do, you know, and keep up. But I think it's always easy for me to sit here and say that when I've stopped. But I think you've got to enjoy it, and the community is absolutely brilliant. Everybody supports you. Yeah. I've got to say thank you to everyone out there as well, because I stopped on 1,044 and I've still got 1,040 subscribers. So everybody's stuck by me. So massive thank you to you guys, and like I say, keep up the good work, because it's not easy to do.
Yeah, no, that is the main thing, mate. You've got to enjoy it at the same time. Don't just stress about the views and stuff. I mean, you take it into account, but you've got to enjoy what you're doing. I wouldn't make a video that I don't enjoy. No. You know? I mean, them Line of Duty ones, it's one of my favorite shows. That's why I've done them. You know, I'm not just doing it to get views. So, did you ever end up trying the Warriors game on PS2? No, Jared, we just someone's mentioned that before, and I haven't, but I know it's on the PlayStation Store. Did you, Carl?
I didn't know.
I like the film as well, so I would like to play that. I'd like them to bring like a remaster out, because maybe I don't know if it's a little bit dated now. I don't know, but I might try that. I might give it a go.
Yeah.
Have you seen Ransom with Mel Gibson? Another underrated film for me. Yeah. Have you seen that one, Carl?
Yeah. That is an underrated movie.
Yeah. Good shout, that, Jack. I had that on VHS. I don't think there's a Blu-ray release in the UK. Don't think. But yeah, good film. Gary,
I might actually. Double Jeopardy.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of that film when I was a kid. Are they on a boat at the start or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tommy Lee Jones and is it? Not Halle Berry, is it?
No, Ashley Judd.
Right. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that. Yeah, no one really talks about that no more, do they? But I remember back in the day, they were saying it was good. Like,
yeah, it's not available in this country.
Nice.
That's Australian.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get. I think I'm gonna have to invest in a region 3 player myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ransom. I enjoy that film. Gary Sinise is in it. I think he's the kidnapper, isn't he?
Yeah.
Your opinion on the Coen brothers? I absolutely love the Coen brothers. Fargo is one of my favorite films of all time. Just type in some films that they made now. Oh Brother Where Art Thou is okay. Sorry, 1 second. Coen brothers. Right, so we've got
I'd say Bridge of Spies.
Sorry, one sec. Did they do that, Carl?
That's what's come up with.
It's not on his directing thing here, but he might have been the producer or something.
I think. Well, you know, I know nothing about movies. No, see,
Oh, you
what's
do.
going on? It's come up Ethan Cohen. Ethan Cohen.
Yeah, he might have been a producer on it. Oh, hang on.
Old Country for Old Men.
Yeah, that's a good film. Yeah, No Country for Old Men is one of the best films I think I've ever seen. Fargo, one of the best films I've ever seen, definitely. The Big Lebowski is one that I need to rewatch because a lot of people tell me that they love it. I did think it was good, but the dude was really annoying for me. I don't know, a lot of people love that character. Have you seen any of them? Have you seen that one, Carl? Big Lebowski?
Yeah. Again, so annoying. I agree with you.
Yeah. Are you with me, are you? Hail Caesar is okay. True Grit was a really good modern western. I enjoyed that one. But yeah, I do like the Coen brothers. I think they're good. Burn After Reading has got one of the most what the fuck moments ever in. Have you seen that film, Carl? With Brad Pitt?
No.
Oh, there's something that happens in the middle of it and you just go, holy shit. Is it Burn After Reading? I think it's that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's that one. But yeah, good directors. I've got my whole collection on a letterbox list too. Great minds think alike. Yes, Jack. I just think that's the best way to keep track of it, to be honest. Jedi Neon. It's kind of silly, funny looking at letterbox when there's several films with the same name. Oh yeah. Because you type a film name in and they all just come up.
Okay.
Letterboxd is an excellent app, Carl. Highly recommend it. My first time watching series, I recently started and it's doing amazing. But it's my favourite content I make, so we'll continue to make them. Yeah, so Jack does first time watching like famous films and stuff. I think he done Alien the other week.
Yeah.
So yeah, glad to see that's doing well, Jack. Keep at it, mate. I use Letterboxd quite a lot. Every time I watch a movie the first time, I always review it after I've watched it. Yeah, same. I go to the cinema, and when the film finishes, I just go in my seat and log it in straight away and give it a score. I would check those out soon, Jack. I think we're getting to the end of the comments now, Carl.
Yeah,
so
that's fine. Yeah.
No problem. They're just talking to each other. Are you guys a fan of Quadrophenia? It's one of my favorite movies ever. I love it so much. I haven't seen it, Scott, but I think you sent it to James. I think you sent it to Movie Bug, didn't you? And he really liked it. You haven't seen it, Carl?
I haven't. No.
I'm aware of the film. I know it's about the punk rock era and stuff, isn't it? Faith biopic, mine is Walk the Line. Yours, Bohemian Rhapsody, Carl?
Yeah, I think so, definitely. Yeah.
I think Bohemian Rhapsody is one I'd probably rewatch more than Walk the Line, but I do think overall Walk the Line is the better film. I thought that was brilliant. That bit where he goes to the music studio and just sings the song. I was just like, oh my God. Walk the Line is so good. I think it's my favourite. It's Straight Outta Compton. That's a really good shout. Scott, have you seen that, Carl?
Yeah.
Enjoyed that one. Really, really surprised me. So we're at the end of the comments there anyway. So you know what? We said we were going to go to 9:30, 10. It's 20 to 10 now. So we'll just leave it there. Still 11 people watching. Thank you so much, everyone, for getting involved in the comments. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, Carl.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me on.
No problem, mate. Glad to talk to you again. It was a joy to, speak to you in person and stuff. Well, over the camera. But thank you so much, mate, for coming on. Thank you, everyone, for getting involved in the comments and stuff. Carl's link to his channel is down below. So get over there, give him a subscription if you haven't already. He's going to make a little bit of in October, I believe. We won't hold you to that, Carl. Don't worry if you don't feel like it. But I did send to James, and he really enjoyed it, which is good to hear. Yeah, it is good when people like a film that you recommend. Bye, guys. Yeah, so thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, Scott. Thanks, mate. So we're just going to end it there. If you're watching it on the replay, Hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a like if you can and subscribe. It'll really help the channel. And go and give Carl a subscription. So thanks so much, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
I'll be back in a week or two on another one. Thank you. Bye. Thanks,
Bye.
Carl.
Bye. Thanks.